Welcome back to Learn English with Stories. Today's story is one of Roald Dahl's most clever and funny tales. It's called Parson's Pleasure. Let's listen and learn English with the full story. Mr. Cyril Boggis was an antique dealer in London. He bought and sold old furniture, chairs, tables, and cupboards. But he had a special trick. Every Sunday, he drove into the countryside, pretending to be a parson, a church clergyman. He wore a black hat, white collar, and carried a friendly smile. He told people, "I'm collecting old furniture for the church." Of course, that was a lie. He only wanted to buy valuable furniture cheaply and sell it for a big profit. One day, he stopped at a small farmhouse. 3 simple farmers lived there. They welcomed him in and offered tea. Inside the living room, Mr. Boggis saw something that made his heart jump: a beautiful old Chippendale commode. It was dusty and scratched, but he knew it was worth thousands of pounds. He tried to look calm and said, "It's just an old piece of furniture. Maybe I could give you a few pounds for it." The farmers looked at each other and agreed. They thought it was just an old cupboard. Mr. Boggis was so happy. He imagined how much money he would make when he sold it in London. He went to get his small car, but while he was gone, the farmers decided to help. They thought, "The poor parson's car is small. Let's make it easier for him." So they took a saw and cut the legs off the commode. When Mr. Boggis came back, he couldn't believe his eyes. The priceless piece was ruined forever. He smiled weakly and said, "Oh, thank you so much. You've been very kind." But inside, he was dying. Moral of the story: if you try to trick others, you might end up tricking yourself. Greed always brings bad luck. Useful vocabulary. Word, parson, meaning church minister. Example, the parson gave a sermon every Sunday. Word, antique, meaning something old and valuable. Example, she loves collecting antique furniture. Word, commode, meaning a fancy chest of drawers. Example, the commode looked old but was worth a fortune. Word, deceive, meaning to trick someone. Example, he deceived the farmers by pretending to be a parson. Word, ruined, meaning completely destroyed. Example, his plan was ruined by his own greed. Lesson summary: don't lie or cheat to get what you want. Honesty always wins in the end. And sometimes karma has a funny sense of humor. Thanks for listening to Parson's Pleasure by Roald Dahl. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who love learning English through stories. See you next time, and remember, keep learning, keep smiling, and stay honest.